Hello and welcome for another episode of League Racing yet again. We're here at TR round 2, trying to bounce back from our pretty poor Coda race, and this time we're starting in Spain. Not two of the best tracks for me. I don't really do well at these tracks, and Spain is definitely not one. I immediately get wing damage into turn 1, and that is not a great start. I'm trying to figure at this point, can I survive with the wing damage? You can see I'm understeering very wide, and then I try to avoid the Haas and send it way too late, even though I was trying to brake early, and we caused the AlphaTauri to spin.
I fucking hate Spain so much.
As you can hear, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Spain. Last season in Spain, lap 1, same sort of thing happened. I took out Codzilla, and this season I take out Legend on lap 1. And I'm not even trying to, it's just absolute skill issue. And then now I caught up to Ice Star, who also had lap 1 damage. He boxes, but I stay out during the VSC because I know there's probably going to be a safety car that'll help me get onto the tyre that I want to be on. Cheeseman and my teammate Trash Magic get drive-throughs, and then Hayes put it onto the hards, and now we go back onto our old hards, onto that safety car, restart, and not much happens. Another safety car out, AJ comes together with someone. Then we're defending from Cheeseman, which we do successfully, and then the Williams of Drac comes through, sends it, and as he just gets a nose ahead, the yellow flag comes out for the safety car, and then we lose the rear a little bit into the side pod of Drac, but thankfully no damage this time. Then we're out in the softs, 10 laps to go onto this safety car. Bad Otter on the used mediums, we're going to send it down the inside, get through on Bad Otter, and now we're in P10. We've recovered all the way from last, so P10 at the moment is a good result. AJ's gone around going for a bit of a silly move on the McLaren, and he has had a slow up trying to avoid that incident. Didn't realize that AJ was going to ghost there, and Para here is on used hards, so we're now already up into P7, so a great recovery drive at the moment. And then we see E69 F1, and we're going to switch to the inside and send it on the Mercedes. He runs a little bit into the back of Massey in the Red Bull. Bit of side pod contactors. We're trying to get the traction down. I have the fresher soft, so we're going to get the move in here and slot in behind the Mercedes teammate of Darko Wade. And then Darko Wade is also, as you can see, on the used hards, but we're on lap 28 here, and now I've picked up my first penalty. And if you know me, once I get my first penalty, all composure goes out the window, and we immediately go for the send here on Darko Wade. And I'm trying to keep an eye that we don't send it too deep into the rear of Massey, and we thankfully do that. We get ahead of Darko Wade. Went pretty perfectly, and then now on the penultimate lap, we just kind of have a coming together of Massey. I'm not really expecting him to be there. Rusted Bolt and Massey come together, and then we then try a switchback on Massey, but I am shit. And we bump Massey off the road, and we kind of understeer into him, also kind of additionally pushing him off the road. And yeah, just kind of another just shit race in the end of things. Hayes is going to get through on us, as well as Massey, which is deserved. I mean, we kind of ruined Massey's race a little bit. Massey could have been maybe fighting for the win, and now we have him forced down to P5. He's now got back up to P4 again, and we're just dumping the battery because it's the final lap, and we're going to try and see can we get around Hayes, but we've really no downforce, no grip around the outside because of that wing damage, and we're just trying to survive as long as we can. We go off here, and now the Aston Martin of Ice Star, which funnily enough we had damage with at the start, and we were battling with at the very start of the race, gets back through on us, and then we round the final corner here. I'm going to lose out to Pera as well because of our time penalty. But thank the Lord, we just about keep ahead of Wade and Godzilla. They are not that far behind, as you can see from the deltas. But yeah, another bad race. Hopefully next round it doesn't go this bad.